Hello, my name is Diana and I'm starting a new YouTube channel. I was going to start a PS4 gaming channel, but everybody is doing that and I did not want to go to that route. So I am doing something else I love, which is collecting and picking. So I am going to show you many of the bargains I find. Some are great, some are okay, some things I keep for myself, and most of them I will be selling on Etsy. I will list all that information in my description, as well as my email. If you have any comments or wish to speak to me, please do not hesitate to talk to me. And I thank you for being here. Okay, my first item is going to be a fabric mache Mickey Mouse. It is Disney, and it's definitely vintage. I have the box. Box doesn't look so great, but I will have this on Etsy. And yeah, he's just adorable. I know Christmas is coming up, so he will be on my shop. The second thing I'm going to be listing, showing you, is 2 Chinese food dogs, which are meant to keep evil from your home and cast away bad things, bad juju. So I will be putting these up. I just think they're gorgeous, the coloring, and yeah, they are very pretty. For another item, I have a 1983, I found this over the weekend, Annalee Baird. She is a mobility ballerina bear. She's probably about, I don't know, 12, 18 inches. Like, I don't know if you straighten out the feet to get that measurement, but she's in wonderful shape for being that old. And online she is going for $80, but Annalee, her factories were in Meredith, New Hampshire for a very long time, since 1934, I believe, and she's moved all her operations overseas, at least the company has. So you cannot get these bears US made anymore. And I'm going to put her in my shop. Another item I have is a Eveni Bunny, and he is also Annalee. He was made in 1999. He's got a little tail, a little watering can, like a gardener, and he is in great shape. And he goes for $45 online, and this one was also made in New Hampshire. So, yeah, he's pretty good shape for 99. Just kidding. Okay. The next thing I have is a vintage photo from Herbert Mitchell, who is a very well-known photographer in New York, who took pictures for a lot of stars, a lot of Broadway stars. I cannot find many of his pictures online that are for sale. This one happens to be autographed. I believe it to be Annabelle Moore. She was a vaudeville and a Gibson girl back in the early 1900s. This is dated 1937, but I believe that the picture itself was much earlier, taken much earlier. So, and if I'm on the wrong track, please let me know. Set me straight, because I have done a lot of research trying to figure out who this lady is, and she's just beautiful anyway. Next thing I have is Electric Light Orchestra, Face the Music. This one has Evil Woman on it, and I know albums are coming back in, and they seem to be such a huge thing anymore, because the quality is so different than digital or DVDs and or CDs, sorry, and yeah, I think they sound better too. I grew up with it. The next one is Electric Light Orchestra, and this one has Don't Bring Me Down, which we all know from the 80s, and It's Discovery is their album. I will be listing this one. And the last album I'm going to put up is Yes, and it's Fragile. And this one has Roundabout and plenty of other songs on it, but I know I loved Yes when I was growing up, and I'll be putting this on my shop. If there is something that you want to or are trying to find, please just drop me a note. I will certainly try and find something for you as I am doing searches and doing my yard sales and estate sales and stuff like that. So if you want me to keep an eye out for something in particular, please just let me know. And yeah, you can talk to me anytime. And the next thing I have is a set of Corningware Shadow Iris casserole dishes. There's 2 of them in excellent shape. Found them over the weekend. There are no chips, no cracks, no inclusions really. Inclusions like diamonds, but they're very hard to find. And I have a set I use all the time in the kitchen. So when I saw them, I wanted to pick them up because I know that they're, you know, people still love this pattern. And here's a smaller one, same thing, matching lid. And I will have these in my shop. And one of these online with eBay goes $4.50, but I will have both of them up. I will show you a couple of things that I found over the weekend, and I don't believe I'll have these in my shop. I will have one, and that is this beautiful upholstery fabric I got. I actually have a whole nother like huge one of it. I know upholstery fabric is very hard to come by, and if it's vintage, and I can't even tell you who makes this, but I have a lot of it. And if you like the pattern and you want to talk about how many yards I have of it, or you want a yard, let me know. I will cut it down for you. And the next thing I found was this very, very old, it's going to cover my face, needlepoint, framed needlepoint. The style of dress that these ladies are in is 1844. I can tell by the hairstyle, the bonnet, the things that they're wearing as far as these skirts and how large they are. And the fact that it's very faded. You know, it's not new by any means. It's actually done on burlap, and it's a cross between, I think there's 2 styles in here. You've got larger stitches of needlepoint, and then very, very small, fine ones of pettipoint, and that's unusual. There is no signature. I can tell it's very old. Like I said, I just would love to find out some idea of what it would be worth or what age we're looking at. But I thought it was great, and I picked it up. So yeah, that is about the end of the night, this video. Okay, so thank you for joining me this evening. And I appreciate the fact that you have spent the time with me and watched me go through this video. I will be doing more, so please subscribe if you liked it. Hit the notification so you can see if I post some new videos, which I will be doing more of. And I appreciate your time, and hopefully you can grow with me as I start my whole YouTube experience. And thank you, and bye-bye.